It's 4 p.m. and Carrie Walker is getting ready for her night shift as a nurse.
With the food, please. This is dinner for the children before I go. I'll give them some McDonald's because when I go to work, sometimes I don't come back. What did you order?
Burger.
Every workday, she faces a grueling 120-kilometer commute each way.
To fill up my tank is $100, and that is almost half a tank when I get to work. It's already almost half a tank. So that'll be almost $100 every day, every other day. I can't really afford that. I'm going to work now.
To limit costs, Carrie doesn't always come home after her shift.
I'll pack my blanket. Extra uniform is in here. Any food and snacks are in here.
In her absence, her 15-year-old daughter will have to watch over her younger siblings, sometimes with the help of their grandparents.
Come here, Desmond, give me a hug goodbye. Demetrius, give me a hug goodbye. I'm going now.
Bye, Mom. Love you.
Love you too.
Carrie and her family were priced out of Los Angeles 9 years ago. They moved to the desert city of Lancaster, where home prices are 50% lower.
With my salary, I couldn't afford it, I believe. I make between $70,000 and $80,000 a year. The mortgage prices, the home prices, are $3,000 and up. I'm not bringing home that kind of money.
On a good day, the drive to work takes 90 minutes.
It means you have to leave a lot earlier. So it cuts your sleep short, cuts your family time short. I think that most of us nurses would like to live where we serve.
Getting a job closer to home would mean losing her seniority and making even less money.
Whew. Safe and sound. Long drive.
Carrie will now work a 12-and-a-half-hour overnight shift. She still doesn't know where she'll sleep after that, in her car or with a family member. Across the country, essential workers are being forced out of the neighborhoods they work in. On average, U.S. home prices have doubled over the past 25 years, even quadrupled in cities like Los Angeles. Shannon Reed is a real estate agent who has seen that change firsthand in Highland Park, an area near downtown.
This is a house we have on the market right now. Our seller bought it in the early 2000s for, I think, $328,000, and we are in contract for $1.6 million right now.
The massive surge in prices is the result of a chronic housing shortage. A report by White House economists released just weeks ago estimates the United States is missing 10 million homes needed to meet demand.
It used to be a place where everybody could sort of achieve the American dream of home ownership, and that is sad to me. Knowing my own child's teachers don't live in the neighborhood because they can't afford it and they have a long commute to work.
Authorities are well aware of the problem. The city's school district has begun converting some of the land it owns into affordable housing for some of its employees.
Hello, come on in.
Henry Argueta is a special education assistant. Before living here, he was spending almost half of his salary on a studio apartment in a rough neighborhood.
It was very terrible for me. It was horrifying, in fact. Yeah, there was a heater, but there was no air conditioning. There was people doing drugs, and it was just horrible. I couldn't wait to get out of there.
Today, Henry pays $1,500 for a one-bedroom apartment in the heart of Hollywood, over $1,000 below the market rate.
I like the view looking out the window. And I just love Hollywood. I really do, and everything's so close by. Some of my coworkers actually came here and they were just like, wow, this is great for the price you're paying. And I encourage them to just keep looking at their emails and see if there's going to be some more buildings available.
But demand far outstrips supply. The district's chief facilities executive oversees the initiative and says interest has been overwhelming.
There's 66 units and we have over 900 people on the waiting list, which just shows how much interest there is in projects like this. We've been successful with the 3 projects that we have. We think we can replicate it, and that's why we're doing another 4 hopefully parcels that we'll be able to develop as well.
A recent survey has found nearly half of the school district's employees are considering leaving their job due to high housing costs. Some believe the answer will come in the form of help from the private sector. In the Baldwin Hills neighborhood of Los Angeles, construction is underway on a first-of-its-kind project in the U.S., 800 apartments built directly above a Costco supermarket. 200 of those will be earmarked for low-income residents, all without a single dollar of government subsidy, a sign that solving America's housing crisis will likely require thinking well outside the box.